Can you hear
Sorry,
me?
hi. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry, I caught a cold, so I didn't want to come in there and infect everybody.
Great.
Yeah. It's because we went to those ice castles.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I know.
You should have been here. You should have been working.
That's true.
Should
Hi.
have been. So, all right. It's just gonna be you and me on the instructor piece.
Okay.
Carter's here, but I'm gonna have him work on stuff for testing since we're only 5 weeks out from testing.
Wow. Did you have a lot of people come out for practice?
I just had Mr. Hammer and his daughter, and then the Bowdens online.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So let's talk about one steps.
Yes.
All right. So I think we'll go to a numbering system.
Okay.
And then what we can do is with the basic numbering system for the kids. So basically anyone up through 12 years old will do the numbering system. And then anyone 13 and above will do they can do modifications or variations on it. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So, Isaiah, come here. So the first 6 obviously are the one-step sparring, right?
Yeah.
First one is the palm block double punch. Number 2 will be the double knife hand block strike, right? Number 3, sidestep elbow. Number 4, right? Inner block elbow back fist. Number 5, high block punch. And number 6, knife hand jump front kick. All right. So then for like number 7, my thought is, we'll do sidestep, twin face punch, twin stomach punch.
Okay.
All right. For, let's say, number 8, step back, crescent kick, side kick.
Okay.
All right. I don't know. What do you think? Should we go along the lines of 1 through 6 instead and do variations on those a little bit? So like number 7 would be something based off of us stepping to the side and doing a palm block, or what do you think? What would be easier for you to teach and remember?
I think how you're doing the 1 through 6
3-step?
3-step is easy to teach and easy for a student to remember.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then, yeah, I'm liking the number 7. The number 7, I feel like a lot of people learn first.
Mm-hmm.
I think number 8 is good because it shows. So number 7 is a hand only. Number 8 is a leg only. Maybe number 9 is another combination.
I mean, what would be easier? Obviously we know 1 through 6 because we have that down. Yeah. What would be the easiest pattern to try to remember, let's say 7 through 12? What would be easier for you in order to teach properly?
9, 10, 11, 12. So 7 through 12, that's another 6. Yep. So maybe like 2 hand only, 2 leg only, and then 2 combinations.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's do it this way then. All right. So from here, as I go into fighting stance, all right. He punches. All right. So we said number 7 will be the twin face punch, twin gut punch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Maybe number 8 then is step in, knife hand, and gut punch.
Okay. I like it.
All right. Number 9 then will be crescent kick, side kick. Boom, boom, right?
Okay.
And then 10 will be crescent kick. How about crescent kick, reverse side kick? Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Perfect.
That's easy, right?
Yep.
All right. So 11. We need combination hand and leg. What would be easy? You got thoughts?
Some of is sorry, I don't want to turn on my camera, but I think I might have to. Okay.
Well, if you can explain it, I'll go. Dang, girl. You need to turn that camera off. Oh my gosh. What in the world? No.
I know. But I was thinking, you know how like they do like a outer forearm block and then they reach over and do like a
knee smash.
Knee smash.
Now here's the thing about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where in Pumse do we get the knee? Where in Pumse?
Kirchang. Oh, I see.
You see, it's more of a knee strike is more of an advanced technique.
Gotcha.
Right. So it would be wise for us to do stuff that's a little bit more because they're green belt, right? So any kicks up to hook kick, right?
Okay.
Right. Would be ideal, right?
So then maybe trying to think what would be easy.
I mean, we can do, Isaiah, come here real quick, right? We can do like palm block, double punch, roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so palm block.
Yeah, palm block, double punch, roundhouse with the right leg.
Let's see.
I mean, we can do something like, step, circular knife hand block, roundhouse kick, knife hand strike.
That's cool.
You think that's too advanced for little ones?
Maybe at first, but I feel like the advanced ones they enjoy because it's different and unique.
Yeah, of course.
So I think it can stay. I think that's a cool one.
I'm just grabbing a clipboard. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
That way we can kind of get these down a little bit. So number 7, twin face, twin stomach. Number 8.
The knife hand gut punch.
Yeah, so knife, hand, face, and gut punch. And then number 9 was crescent kick side.
Yep.
And then crescent. And reverse side for 10. 11, palm block. Roundhouse. And then we did knife hand. Because we'll have to kind of like really detail these out. I'll put a document together to detail it out a little bit more.
Okay.
Left foot steps forward, right knife hand block. roundhouse, knife hand, neck strike. I mean, will it be easier for us to do it this way versus trying to do like, let's say 6 hand only ones for the like 7 through 12 hand only ones, and then you know 13 to 18 would be leg only ones, and then 19 to 24 would be combination hand and legs. Because part of this is teaching it as well as retaining, like remembering, obviously, because it's a process for you and I, Natalie, since we're the main instructors, remembering it ourselves in the order that we're talking about, so that we can do things properly.
Yeah. I think if there's too many numbers, it'll be confusing.
I know, right?
Just like with one step sparring now, we teach them certain ones, and then we encourage them to like think of other rising block ones and what can you follow with. You think of this, you can follow with. So at least like 7 through 12 gives them an idea. And then we can encourage them,
or do we? Yeah, I mean, well, I mean that would be another option. Would be you choose a block, right? And then you have, so how do we want to do this for testing purposes then? Do you want to say, okay, you know what, when we have them test, show us the 1 steps that that start with a high block? Do we want to start?
Cool.
Do we want to start doing it that way? I think, once again, I think for teenagers and adults, that's fine. The question becomes, what about the 8 to 12-year-olds right now? Right? Wouldn't it be better for us to focus in on numbers with the 8 to 12-year-olds?
I think so. I think so, because I think it gives them some structure. That way they are, they're learning, ways of using these hand techniques, like these blocks, these kicks, things, and in a different way in 3-step sparring or in 1-step sparring. So then it kind of I don't know. I think it's good structure, and it really helps to helping them to like clean up even like those techniques.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once again, it boils down to if you go back to the first 6, right? Is we teach them as, okay, here's you do the last movement of your 3-step sparring for your 1 steps, right? All right, that's the first part of it, right? The second part is what? Targeting, right? Where's that palm block? Where's that palm block blocking, right? What part of the arm is the palm block blocking? Where's our punches attacking? What stance are you supposed to be in? Those types of things.
Yeah.
So if we do it that way, that's fine. I have no problem with that. Do we reduce the number of what we want them to know and have them be a little bit more, I don't know, clean with the ones that they know? So instead of saying, okay, you need to know 15 or 20 different 1 steps for green belt, right? Do we say they only need to know 12 for green belt? Do we teach them, let's say 6 for each belt? Is that ideal? Should we go more, less?
I think 6 is good. Just because, especially for the 1 steps, that way it's like 2, 2, 2. Like show me 2, 2, 2, and then like at their next belt, then they have those, and it's like, all right, let me show you 2 more hand only, 2 more leg only, 2 more hand and leg. And I think like that's enough, because I see these kids make up their own 1-steps and I'm like, oh my gosh.
They're terrible.
They're terrible.
Right? See, that's why I caution, I mean, it's like, okay, you can do that with a teenager or an adult, but you can't do that with a kid because they don't understand the concept yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So then at the green belt, so they would have to know 12 then at green belt?
At green belt, because the first 6 will be very easy for them.
So then we're
easy.
just teaching them 6 additional ones.
Yes.
Is basically what we're saying for green belt. And then senior green belt, what there?
6, how about 6 more?
6 more. So they should have 18 at senior green. Okay. Okay. Because then at blue belt, we would do takedowns. Right. So then the takedowns. Well, hold on. Okay. So then let's figure out then so if we're okay with these first 12, then we need to figure out what 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18 are going to be.
Okay.
What would 13 look like?
So we can do 13 and 14 as 2 hand only.
Hand only? Hand only, leg only again? Hand only, leg only? Okay. Okay.
So I know like there's the one where you do like the outer form, like you come inner block and then like back fist to the temple. That could be one.
Okay. So let's do that as 13 then. So you step forward, horse riding stance, inner block, back fist. Okay.
Like another
downward palm spear hand, front stance.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Okay.
All
right. No, down and then eye gouge and Three Stooges stuff.
I know, that's terrible. I don't know who started that. It had to be one of the teenagers.
Yeah. That was so funny. Okay. Done with spear hand. Okay. So leg only, maybe we can do teaching them how to skip to the side.
Yeah.
I think they're at a level where now they can like understand like dodging and like skipping, moving out of the way.
Yeah, I think I think like number 15 can be, step to the left, side step, and then right leg side kick to the basically the ribs, side step, side kick.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and then the other one could be, left leg side step 1, and then right leg roundhouse kick to the open side.
Yeah.
So when they're punching, side 1 and then 2.
I like that. That way it shows them like whatever.
Both sides. Yeah, both sides. Okay. And then hand and leg. I mean, everyone likes the double knife hand, knee strike, elbow.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we'll do that.
Okay.
Do we want to do Yuk Jung's movement? Or not Yuk Jung's movement, it's Ha Jung's movement, knife hand block and strike, front kick, punch. You know, when you're coming forward in Yuk Jung or in Ha Jung, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I think that's a really cool one to learn. That one we have
Well,
to
that one,
definitely.
you know, they already learned in the Pumse as it is, so it would fit in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a unique one. So, and it's relevant to them. What was it called? What's that? What's this called again?
It's the knife hand block and strike movement.
Knife hand block and strike.
Front kick, punch. All right, so just to review, so number 7, we said face punch, gut punch. Number 8, we said was going to be knife hand,
And
face punch, gut punch, stepping on the outside.
Okay.
Number 10, crescent kick, side kick. Number 11, crescent kick, reverse side. All right, number 12. This one was knife hand, roundhouse, knife hand strike.
Did you do number 11?
Oh, no. 11 was palm block, double punch, roundhouse.
Yeah. Okay.
And then circular knife hand, roundhouse, knife hand strike.
Cool.
Okay, then 13 was inner block, side back fist strike. 14, downward palm spear hand strike. So I'll be stepping on the outside left foot.
Okay.
Then 15 is side step, side kick. 16 is cross step, roundhouse.
Okay.
So this is where we step across. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like 230.
Hi, Sabina.
So yeah, so it'll be like a front diagonal cross step 1 and then 2.
Cool. Okay.
And then 17 will be double knife hand strike, knee strike, elbow.
Okay.
And then 18 will be knife hand block and strike, front kick, punch.
Cool.
The only thing about that, we have to make sure that those that are punching have to realize on number 18, they have to step back.
Yeah.
Right? Because when they punch, they're gonna get blocked. The front kick's gonna come in, they have to step back, or else it doesn't work.
Gotcha. And I think they will get that because when we teach number 18, both of them will know that like this is one where whoever is attacking will step forward and then step back.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's great.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not like too hard, but they're not like overly easy. Like they're easy enough to where like I think they'll retain that, like they'll remember it because most of these are like popular ones anyway. So they'll get that. But I think it's nice that we can be able to, like call a number and they'll know, and like they'll know like as they progress, they can fine tune these ones without having us, like before where like you have to know this many.
Yeah.
And like most of them are sloppy anyway.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So So green, we want them to know 12 through 12. And senior green, we want them to know through 18. So then at the blue belt level, do we want to keep numbering them and go up through like 24? Or does the blue belt ones is 19 through 24 the takedowns? You know what I'm saying?
No, because at least with 3-step sparring, we have 1 through 6. In 1-step sparring, we start at 1 through 18. So if we did takedowns, we would start 1 through whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So kids will just have to know, like, all right, 3-step sparring is 1 through 6. I need 1-step sparrings 1 through 18, and doing
what
it.
What happens with 1 steps for? So is just 1 through 18, and that's it for 1 steps when they get to blue belt?
I think for like those kid age ranges.
Okay.
Yes, but like once once like a kid, like it clicks to them and like they can like learn more,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe we can, like look at, all right, like, can you show me, like, can you think of one on your feet right now where you have to incorporate a rising block?
Yeah.
We can kind of test them that way and then be like, okay, like now they're thinking.
Okay. So then for testing then, so what do we do for the 1 steps for blue belts then? Do we just
For
say,
blue
okay.
belt, you have to do everything.
Okay.
And we're going to look at, all right, like, was their target accurate? Like, did they use the right foot? Did they use the right hand technique or whatever?
Okay. I like that. That'll work. All right, then let's take a look at takedowns real quick.
Okay.
So how many takedowns do we want each belt to learn? Takedowns are a little bit more complex because we also want to work on the falling aspect of it.
Yeah.
Do we want to do 4 for each belt? So we have 8. We have 8 takedowns, 5 for each belt, 10 takedowns. What do you think?
10 is a lot.
I mean, 10
Even
would
for
be.
me, I'm like, what?
No, 10 would be, 10 would be at senior blue belt level. They'd have to know 10.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It'd be 5. Are we thinking 5 for each belt, 4 for each belt, 6 for each belt?
Okay. So if we look at our most popular ones first, it's the
inner block, elbow, foot grab.
Okay.
That would be the first one.
Foot grab. What else does everybody know? Everybody knows the.
So what I've been doing. Hold on. So what I've been doing is, so for the second one, I've been doing your knife hand block and strike, gut punch, side foot sweep, and punch.
Okay, I like that one.
Okay, and I've been teaching that one as a second one.
Okay.
Right. And then the third one the way I've been teaching is that one's where you step in on the inside, the arc hand to the elbow, face punch, gut punch. This is the front sweep. Right, when you shift in the front stance here and then punch.
Okay. And then there's the one that's similar to
the number 1, right?
Yeah.
Number 1, palm block, double punch. This is the back sweep.
Yeah.
Back sweep or the side kick. So I was thinking maybe doing the side kick as number 4. That way they're still kind of falling forward.
Okay.
So you would step out, side palm, 2 punches, grab, side kick, and then your elbow strike.
Okay.
And then number 6 could be the palm block, triple punch, shoulder grab, back sweep. So that's the one where you pull back and you sweep with the front leg.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Okay. I think that's good for blue belts.
5.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's
So
good.
then a total of 10 for 10 takedowns. Then by
Yeah.
the time they're senior blue and above.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then 6 would be maybe side cross, step to the side, knife hand, spin knife hand, ridge hand, double punch, back sweep, punch. So it'd be like number 5 with the back sweep, but then you'd start off initially with the knife hand, spin knife hand, ridge hand, double punch, sweep the leg, punch.
Yeah, I think that's good for senior because
Okay.
a lot of people like they step forward. When I see them like do like that windmill, like
Yep.
they don't start correctly.
Yep. Okay. All right, for number 7 then.
I think we can do. So I'm like trying to go through,
Yeah.
and see like what we haven't done yet.
Well, we haven't done the clothesline, the hip toss, the chin strike.
Oh yeah, and the rising block elbow one.
Yeah. The rise of block elbow one is tricky, so I
Yeah.
prefer to do that as let's say number 10 on that one.
Okay.
All right, because of the fact that it has multiple movements.
There's the one Westmoreland taught me. It literally is like 2 steps, but it's the one where you just do like the outer forearm block and you step behind their leg, grab their shoulder,
Yeah.
and then fall down. That one's
Yeah,
like
but the only thing I don't like about that particular one is the fact that there is no strike to weaken your opponent.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's true. That's true.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
So
Right?
maybe
Because everything that we do, there is a block and then there's a strike that occurs afterwards. Right?
yeah. So then maybe outer block, palms like palm block to the face, like to the nose, and then take him down. So it's like boom.
Where's your foot in all of this? So if my right leg is in front towards you.
Okay, so if my leg's in front, so my left foot will step out, outer forearm block, bam. Then my right foot goes behind your leg.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you're using your right leg to sweep.
Yes.
What kind of a strike did you want to do?
It could be like a open palm to like the nose.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that one like didn't really. She was like, "This one's so fast."
Yeah, I mean, once again, it'll work with, you know, it'll work with someone that is smaller than you or
Yeah.
same size as you. All right. I guarantee you try to do that on Mr. Hammer, it's not going to work. You're going to have a hard time, you know, unless he's in a bad stance, you know, and it doesn't have good balance.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to be hard to get him off of his feet, or like Mr. Campbell, who's 200 pounds, you know, who's thick.
Yeah.
All right. That's the side effect of that, is that, you know, that's why we always do the strikes to weaken our opponent. It makes the sweep easier. Work with our own pum size. You need to work on your pum size too. So we'll do it as a knife hand block, and then you said you want to do a palm heel strike.
Yeah.
Strike
So
to the nose.
here. Yeah, it could be, yeah, knife hands. Knife hand's good too. That way it's like knife hand grab, palm strike, and then step and sweep from the front.
What's the finish after we sweep him to the ground?
Let's see. Hold on.
So you want to do it as a knife hand or a forearm? What would be better?
Do you think, because if it's knife hand, then they after.
I mean, we have a lot of knife hands out there already.
Yeah, so maybe outer. Okay. Like, bam, forward, take him down. So at what age range? Okay, quick question. What age range do we encourage for presentation to stomp?
No, we really don't right now, you know.
That's true. Yeah.
All right. It's just we want them to know the movement. So, I mean, at this point right now, we're just going to be focusing in on, let's say, 10 takedowns between blue belt and senior blue belt, 5 for blue belt, and then 5 more for senior blue.
Mm.
Right. Obviously, teenagers and adults will be learning both left and right side in that process.
Yeah, that's a lot.
When they get to the senior.
Okay.
All right. So, and that's fine, right? We want them to be learning more. We want them to be working harder than the littler kids. So, because a part of this also is going to be the falling piece. We're gonna have to start working on as well. All right.
I would say probably just follow with the punch on this one.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, can you give me another piece of paper, please? Thank you. Okay, so we're through 7 right now. So then what about 8? I know 10 is going to be the high block. Knife hand to the elbow. Okay, so like number 8 can be the clothesline. So it'll be the knife hand, clothesline over the hip.
Cool.
And there's different options with this. You can come over the top of the punch and go this way and take them down, or you can come up underneath, right? If the person's taller, you come up underneath and you still go to the opposite shoulder, but you're under the arm, right?
Yeah.
Way, all right. So basically, right leg steps, left hand strikes, right leg steps through as this part or this part here into the throw. And then you'll finish with a left punch.
Cool.
Because then what we'll do is, I think what we'll do with these is I want to document them and put them in like a, so that we can add them to the curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, I'd probably like to do some videos. And then that way we have on YouTube say, hey, here's the new one step sparring videos, 1 through 18, that
Cool.
all belts through at least senior green belt, or whatever, all green belts and above should know, or senior green belts and above should know.
Cool.
All right, so knife hand spin, knife hand clothesline. Number 9.
Isn't there one where like you're like pushing somebody's chin up till they fall back?
Yeah. That's
What's
the
that
one
one?
where basically you're going to step in with your left leg on the
Mhm.
outside of their leg. You'll do a knife hand block and a chin strike at the same time. Similar to your forearm block one where you step
Okay.
through. Because
Mm-hmm.
then basically your left foot steps forward, right hand strikes, then you step through and you push. That's fine. We can do that one.
Cool.
That was number 9. And then the number 10 will be the high block, knife hand, grab, sweep.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. No worries. No worries. I know the holiday on a Friday kind of threw things off a little bit. No worries. No worries. Go ahead and stretch and warm up, man. You're fine. So, all right. I think this is good for now. We'll have to think about the self defense as well.
Yeah.
What's a good number that we want red belts to have? And obviously we'll double it for the senior red. But what are you thinking? 6 techniques, 8 techniques.
I think 6 is good because they'll have to know at that point, they have to learn like both ways, right? Like
Red belts? No, not for the little kids. The little kids.
Oh.
No, the one thing that we can change and then start making little kids start do that, but that's it's a lot. I usually make the little kids once they're black belt.
Okay.
Right? Once they're black belt. So like Isaiah, he doesn't need to know until left side until he gets the black belt. And then now, we start working on all the left side with him, because the earliest he could test would be 12 months after he gets his belt, right? After he gets a certificate. That's the earliest. That would be the minimum earliest time that he would be able to test. If we make a red belt now start that process, yes, it would make it a little bit longer for them.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So I'm thinking 6 is good. Maybe more. I'll think about it.
Yeah. I don't know that 6 is gonna be enough, I think, you know. 6 is,
Yeah. Yeah, maybe more. I think they can handle more.
well, once again, these are advanced now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
these people typically will be in for the long haul to get to black belt. I
Mhm.
know at least, 80% of them will be. So we have 18 one steps documented and then 10 takedowns to kind of work through. I'll get that updated and put out, and then so the hope is, like I said, we'll start this process, and hopefully by after the February test, we can start making it the requirement going forward,
Sure.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff because we still I still want to be able to do the stances in Korean for everyone. So, and then for you, for scheduling, you're wanting to change your schedule at some point.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay. And that's fine. Like I said, I mean, the longer you can wait, that's fine. Theoretically, in May, when Natalie turns 16, I'm gonna have her eventually take over my classes at Lifetime on Wednesday.
Wow.
That way, I'll be here,
Drive over there.
and then she can take care of the class on Wednesday over there. So that's the intent.
Okay.
I've got everything kind of set up for her to be able to take it over there. That way, you have the flexibility if you can't do, because the other days I'm going to be here anyway, so that's not a big deal. It's always Wednesday's the problem because
Mhm.
so, and then I know Greg wants to get back into it too. So, but we're not sure what it's going to look like for him. So
We don't know what his groin's gonna do.
yeah, between that and obviously the job and
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
all that stuff that's going on. So, all right. All right. Well, that should be good for now. Like I said, I'll as soon as I get these documented, I'll send you a draft. That way you can look over it and see if you can understand it, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Thanks for your help.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Get better.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.